Hey everybody, this is Jason, Zombie Collector. I'm so scared. Hey, just kidding, I'm fine. Don't get nervous or worried about me. I'll be just fine. I'm doing a response video for Dustin Bellinger. Now, a couple of things I've noticed about Mr. Bellinger, if I can say so, is he's one of the very first people who reached out to me when I started doing videos. He I think, reached out to me on Facebook as a friend. He figured out who I was through Facebook pages and YouTube or whatnot. And and I didn't know who he was, but he reached out to me months ago. And he always liked my pictures I posted of my through the mails or my finds from auctions and flea markets or local car shops and things. And this whole time I thought I didn't realize he had a channel on YouTube. And this whole time I either thought I only knew him through Facebook, and he would comment on some of my YouTube videos. I didn't put it together that he had his own channel, and I'm somehow lost out on the ship sailed. So I've been going back and watching his videos from way back a year ago, because I watched his first video from last couple days ago when it said he's been on YouTube for a year. So that's what this response video is for 1 year on YouTube. So to celebrate Dustin, I'm going to go back to his original video. I think it was his 1958 Topps All-Star set or something like that. And I'm going back all the way back to the olden days, all the way back to 2017 to watch that video and move forward. And I've promised to most of the guys or gals that I want to go back to almost at least 5 or 6 months to really get a feel for your channel. And I think all you all out there know I've done that to almost all you all. And I'll respond not to every single video, make a comment, but I try to like all the videos, and I definitely try to go back and watch them. So with that being said, I want to get it on the response video. And I finally, like I said, got connected to Dustin. Somehow I missed the boat. Again, I do apologize, Mr. Bellinger. But I did fix that recently, and like I said, I want to go back and start watching those vids. So with that being said, he had 2 questions. One was he wanted a shout-out video for at least, I guess, one person. I have a handful. And to show off something. So I have those 2 things ready and in hand. And I also will tell you, Dustin and I apparently are the same age, because he just turned 40. And I'm getting ready to turn 40 this year. So we're exactly the same age, it sounds like. Or not too far off. So that's pretty cool that him and I have that in common. So I'm assuming our collecting and some of our experiences growing up in the 80s and early 90s is going to be very similar. So that's kind of cool to meet somebody again who's around the same age I am. So that being said, I don't sometimes remember everybody's first name on these channels, and I do apologize. Sometimes it's hard for me to catch up or remember everybody's names because, one, you don't say your real name on your channel a lot, or I don't know you privately off of YouTube. So I feel bad when people are like, oh, hey man, Jason, you did a great video, or Jason, that's awesome, or blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, man, you're cool too. Yeah, you know who you are. So I hate that. So again, if I don't know your real name, it's not because of a lack of trying or not caring. It's because I don't know, because you don't say it often, or somehow I missed it. So the first up is the Card Dreamer. Jerome, I believe is his name. And his channel's awesome. Good guy. I actually just sent him a care package because he sent me one a few weeks ago. So he's a good guy to check out. Chase, awesome guy, man. Him and I, again, kind of like probably Dustin, around the same age. He's really into film and movie TTMs as well as baseball. So we have almost the exact same passions. He's also a dad as well, and I'm a dad where we have kids around the same age. So that's very cool. Rich Richard, he is a hilarious dude. I really like Richard's YouTube channel. He has some really weird stuff, like going into a hotel with injectable heroin needles inside the mattresses. You don't have that on every YouTube channel. He also will do like a silent movie video channel. Well, he just shows cards from this, and no music, no talking, just shows the cards. So he has like some really weird concepts. I totally dig it. He'll go on these binges of just I'm going to buy Yankees cards for a week or 2 and just post Yankees cards that he found, or Red Sox or whatever. And I totally dig it. Sometimes he just sits in his car when it's snowing outside and just inside of his car bus packs. I just think it's cool. It's totally different. Psyched on baseball cards. Tony. See, I know Tony because Tony puts his name out there a lot, or at least people always call him Tony. So luckily, I know who he is. His real name. Awesome guy. I learned a lot. He did a explanation of his YouTube channel not too long ago for, I believe, Baseball Card Junkies TV, and I did not know, but apparently he was in the was it a psychiatrist, maybe, if I'm not mistaken, but he was in the mental health field, at least, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought it was really cool because he took his passion for baseball cards and kind of mixed it with his profession. And apparently he also has been retired recently, so that's really cool. Cubs fan 7523. I believe he was. I don't know his first name. I think it's out. Actually, I think it's Jason. Now that I think about it, it's Jason. I think we talked about this. I believe he's a military veteran as well, which is really cool. And I like his channel. He kind of has a lot of the same vibe I have on my channel. He likes to cut up and have a good time, have a drink on every once in a while, have a beer while he's talking about baseball, which I totally dig. And just because, of course, he's a Cubs fan, so that's close to home here in Indiana. So I totally like that as well. But Cubs fan 7523. Then I can't. Carter's Kids, fantastic. Dude's a class act. Man, me and Carter's Kids go way back, like 2 months ago. But yeah, man, he is awesome. Carter's Kids, I just been watching some more of his videos about his Gary Carter collection. Always impressive stuff. Totally love Carter's Kids. And then you got to check out his channel. He's like probably one of the nicest guys out there. So check out his channel. Wesker Griff Ed. He's been around forever. I think 7 or 8 years now. So he's been doing it since YouTube's been around. And so he's like me. He does a lot of TTMs. He does a lot of pack breaks. He's searching for the elusive Mookie Betts rookie card. I believe on the 2014 Topps update, if I'm not mistaken. So he's still, I'll enjoy those videos. He's a big Game of Thrones fan. I've never seen the TV show. Obviously, I know all about it, or understand it intellectually. I understand it's out there. And then last, but definitely not least, is Passion for Cards. The guy. His slogan, I think, is keep it classy. For sure, man. Passion for Cards, great channel. He sounds just like Dusty Rhodes from back in the WWF days and WCW days. If anybody knows who Dusty Rhodes is, you got to listen to Passion for Cards. He is like his doppelganger, at least as far as the voice goes. So, if you notice, I put this on here. My handwriting is pretty awful, so sorry in advance. But the one thing I noticed, I will say on here is, guys, that most of these guys, and there's obviously tons of people I've missed, but I won't be here all day. But these guys are the guys who comment on my videos most religiously, and I appreciate that. I think one of the things that Dustin Bellinger said on his video was he just wants to get dialogue going, connecting each other, talking, and supporting each other. And those guys right there, amongst others, but they're some of the main guys who always just come on my channel. Even if it might not be a topic they're like really interested in, or a video they're super interested in, they'll make a comment, like the video, talk to me a little bit about it, and I appreciate that. And I do the same thing, because we're not all going to like every single thing that we do, but I think it's super cool that they take the time out to go to my channel, watch a video or two, make a comment, and just support me. I mean, that's more than I can ask. In the last couple weeks, I went from like low 60s subscribers to like 75 or 78. So I'm getting close to 100. So it's pretty cool. And a lot of it has to do with these guys put my name out there. I've been getting a couple of shout outs recently, and I don't ask for those things. I just think it's great that people do it. Chase and Ink, he did it for me just a couple days ago, which was awesome. Totally unsolicited. So I don't totally appreciate it. So anyways, with all that being said, I want to do my last something to show off my cards. Something I've never really talked about a lot about. I don't have a huge collection by any stretch compared to a lot of you other guys out there. But I want to kind of show off a little bit of my Brooklyn Dodgers, or Los Angeles Dodgers, in some case, early 60s cards. And I just thought there was some cool stuff. Everybody, and I mean, again, nothing super sexy, because, I have a lot of card corn. Is that what you said? Card corn? So I'm going to show y'all some card corn. So the first one up is a Carl Erskine. I believe it's 1957. Is that right? Oh, 59. Sorry, 59. But this is, I feel like, in a pretty good shape. I like it, that pink. So lovely. I got another Coral Erskine. Actually, I got two of the same card. Somehow I got two of the same card. But I got two of these Coral Erskine cards. I need to start really working on my Coral Erskine collection. And this one's from 1957. I knew I had a 57. I just couldn't remember what was the style. So there's a Coral Erskine. And then the last Coral Erskine I have, and then I did not pay this much money for it. I got it for like nowhere near this. It's his 19, was it? I think it's that, what, 54? 1954 Topps Coral Erskine. And I did not pay $30. The car shop I got this from is from my hometown. And he always charges like half of whatever the sticker price is. And sometimes, because he's a family friend, it could have been well under half. The other one is Preacher Row. And I've shown this in another collection or another video, but I got two of the same card. I actually bid on them the exact same time, thinking I was going to get outbid on one. And I bought them both for like $1 a piece. So these cards almost look, at least for the most part, look great. Looks great. So there's those two Preacher Row cards. And then lastly, I have a couple 1960 Sandy Koufax, like league leader cards. So you got Don Drysdale on there, and you also have Sandy Koufax. That's a cool card. And I got this. And I went to somebody was selling a collection on eBay, on Facebook, and was like, I want to get rid of all my vintage cards. And I was like, out of a binder, and this card was in the binder, and and there was some other really old stuff in there. I'm gonna show that in another video one day. But I just was like, what do you want from me? It's like $25, and I was like, would you take 15? And even though I totally would have paid $25 because there was that and plus plenty of others, it's like, sure. I couldn't meet them fast enough. I was like, I'll meet you right now. And I went and got $15 and paid for it. And I had all kinds of 50s and 60s stuff in there for $15. And then the last one I'll show off is the 1964 Sandy Koufax strikeout leaders. Again with Don Drysdale. I just love this card. I thought it was a really good card of Mr. Koufax. And this card's like, I mean, like seriously, like in mint condition, at least in my humble opinion. If you look, and this is one of those cards that was in that binder as well that I got for $15. And then you look on the back's like unscathed. I mean, this card is like beautiful. This is one of my very few like older 60s cards that are in such great shape. So anyways, guys, that's it. I appreciate the opportunity that Dustin's given me to do this video. I'm going to go ahead and make sure I get it out there today. And please, again, check out his channel. 1 year is a big deal. Consistently putting out product. And he's been doing it. Trust me, I'm going through those videos I know he's been doing. He'll do like 15 episodes a month or something crazy. So I definitely got my work cut out. But congratulations on 1 year. And I believe you're at almost 300 subscribers. The last time I checked, right before I went on here, I think you're right there. So I'm sure by the time this is all said and done, you'll be over 300, brother. But anyways, take care. Happy birthday. Enjoy Chicago. I've been to Wrigley Field myself, and it's a fantastic experience. And enjoy the big 4-0. Or maybe is it 4-0 if it's backwards? I don't know. But enjoy the big 4-0. Take care, man. Love each other, respect each other, appreciate each other. And you have a great rest of your day. Deuces.